All right, you guys ready to do this? You guys ready to start?
Yeah.
All right, let's
go.
do this. Hey, look at this. Look at this. Welcome, everybody, to SNKronize. Today, we are doing things a little bit different here. We are all coming to you from...
socially distanced.
Yeah.
Socially distanced.
I mean, we're all at our respective homes right now, so especially me and Mike, we're like way far apart from each other right now. So
I think if I yell loud enough, you might hear me.
Maybe. But yeah, I mean, the reason why we're doing this, obviously, you know, Kitty's at her house right now, and, you know, we want to be able to try to include her into more of the shows this way, which is nicer. But then also, both Olaf and I have been kind of sick for the last couple of weeks. And there is definitely a little bit of, I guess, paranoia that maybe it could be COVID. So we're all being very safe right now. So,
yeah.
With everything going the way it is right now, it's just like, let's kind of be safe.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. And so we haven't done a SNKronize for a while because last week we were sick. All sorts of crazy things have been happening. So we're going to be trying to catch up on all that. So there you go. Are they doing an actual trailer today? Do we know?
I thought it was August 11th.
Okay.
So next week is the next trailer, which is what they showed the silhouette for yesterday.
Okay, so in other words, if I did this, theoretically, it should work if I do this. Let me go ahead and minimize that and go pew. That's the current silhouette.
Yeah. So first off, I just want to say, I think they might be listening because remember we've talked about like if they're gonna go bi-weekly, it should be 1 week for silhouette, 1 week for trailer. They might be doing that.
So there you go. So that's the first silhouette here. And again, with this silhouette, I mean, this is a pretty mysterious one, right? I mean, is there? I mean,
Well,
I believe.
if you think so.
I believe it's T-Zoc. Okay, so, you know, we're finally going to get the T-Zoc King of Dinosaurs, you know, team that we've been clamoring for. But I mean, what do you guys think? What's your opinions on this?
I want it to be Raiden so bad for selfish cosplay reasons.
And team pro wrestling.
I mean, could it be him? I almost feels like it almost looks too small, unless it's like zoomed out Raiden, right?
It might be
Also
a zoomed up. But it's at an angle, and the way he's flexing, it looks like a whole side profile of his mask because that literally looks like his mask side profile.
Well, and one of the other
and
things
he's like turned to the side cheering, you know. So it's like that's what it looks like to me.
And Raiden's a big guy, so like if you did like the big zoom out, that could be a championship belt over his shoulder that's draped. Because you see that little port in the bottom right that's draping down.
Yeah.
I mean,
so it could be him.
Some people are saying it could be a new character. It could be Luke. No, I'm kidding.
I just had to struggle to not like just flip my monitor right now.
I was behaving myself all day today, telling myself, we're not going to talk about Luke. We're not going to talk about yesterday. We're not going to do that. This is SNK stream only. If we want to, we could talk about it afterwards. Right. And then here you go.
Sorry.
I'm leaving it at that, and I'm going to say I agree with whoever said it in chat. James, you have no wall scroll. We always do this. It'll be t-shirt, non-SNK t-shirt, wall scroll. Where's your wall scroll, James?
I have some downstairs. But the problem is I don't have any. Oh, I do have SNK wall scrolls. Actually, I do have SNK wall scrolls. I'll have to go see if I can find them for my old school.
If we do this. Yeah, wait a minute. You have scrolls?
I have some scrolls. So before I got these pictures, the Darkstalkers things over here, I had a bunch of different fighting game wall scrolls in the background of the Tuesday show, and I tried to get a variety of them. So I know I have a Samurai Showdown one down there somewhere, you know, so I'll have to go look for that.
He's been holding out on us, bro. Why are you holding out on us? Why are you lying?
I forgot I even owned these until we were just talking now, because I was like, I don't have wait, I do have scrolls, and I completely forgot.
You definitely do.
Yeah.
He has some holy scrolls. Oh, by the way, I do have the ninja scroll wall scroll. Yes.
Oh, nice.
If I walked you into my room, which will never happen on stream ever, because that room is a chaotic back and forth mess with half of my
if
stuff
I bring
there
them,
and half of my stuff here.
if I bring them all upstairs, would that be a secret invasion, Mike? I'm just curious, you know.
Scrolls and scrolls are two different things. I swear to God.
I need more caffeine.
We are not 15 minutes into the show, and I have already struggled to not flip my computer twice. Damn. Is we got to make up for lost time?
I think so.
Yes.
I think that's just.
Yes, God. We haven't done a show in like 2 freaking weeks, man.
God.
Okay, should I just tell the bad news now, since it's the beginning, so we could move on?
Sure.
I mean, I guess. I thought we were still talking about the silhouette, but I guess.
Well, I'm just going to mention it. So I know 2-3 weeks ago, you guys saw Jonathan, you know, with us, and I'm really happy I got to have him on stream and you guys got to see him. Because of all the chaos that's been happening for the last like 3 weeks, I didn't say it when it happened because I was too sad the first week and we didn't stream anyways. But Jonathan did pass away on July 12th. I want you to know, like, soon after we did our JoJo's photo shoot together, his like health, I noticed it just started dropping. And I want you guys to know that, like, he kept fighting to stay alive as hard as he possibly could, sweet baby. But it was like 2:45 in the morning, and I had him in my hand, and I was laying down in bed just watching him until he stopped. So I hate to tell you guys that he passed away. You know, he lived his best life, though. So, you know, you guys, you saw him in Vegas. He went to Vegas.
Right.
He played video games. He watched anime. He was a Twitch streamer. That butterfly has done more than most people we know, okay? So,
Dude, he got to hang out in the Bellagio Gardens. He was in a cosplay photo
he was
shoot.
drinking, he was gambling, he was a cosplayer, he did JoJo's cosplay. Like, seriously, this butterfly has done more.
He startled waitresses in Vegas because, like, for you to be a waitress in Vegas, like, you're gonna see fucking everything.
Right.
They're like, there's no way that's real. And then he, like, flutters. They're like, oh my God. Like, they're actually taken aback.
Right.
Yeah, you know, people who are servers or waiters or bartenders in Vegas, like Olaf said, they see everything. They were so shocked that I had a real life butterfly drinking with us, hanging out with us, eating with us, and it's just like, it's just like you said.
I picture this cartoon of Jonathan now just drinking and be like, yo, Vegas is lit. You know? I mean, honestly, again.
Oh my God! If somebody drew or animated that, I would just be so happy.
Hangover.
So here's the thing.
Jonathan needs his own anime.
He does.
Shit. Oh my God.
I mean, one of the important
how can we
things.
make this happen?
Yeah, one of the important things to note, and I know this just from talking to both you, Kitty and Mike. You know, butterflies generally live like 4 or 5 weeks or something, and Jonathan, you know, was with you for like 7 weeks, right? 7 or 8 weeks.
Jonathan was 7.5 weeks old when he passed away, and they usually live. They usually a monarch that was either born in April or like spring to summer. They have shorter lifespans because they don't have to make that great migration like halfway to the coast.
Okay.
So Jonathan was, you know, born in May, the end of May. So he lasted from May all throughout June into the second week of July. that's pretty damn good.
Yeah.
Like, you know,
and he didn't have to struggle either. There was like no struggle, so no extra.
He got fresh flowers every day to lay on and drink from. He was hand fed. He had specialty made sugar water for him. I mean, he lived the life.
Jonathan lived a better life than I did.
I don't even like treat Olaf like that. It's just like, here I am babying Jonathan and feeding him constantly and stuff. It's like opposite with Mike. But yeah, no.
Mike is staying very quiet right now, so no one's getting.
I like say something, damn it! That makes me look terrible.
They're nodding.
Oh man. But thank you, Noah's Wild, for the subscription. Appreciate that.
Yeah. And thank you everyone who's saying my condolences and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I know you guys love Jonathan as much as I do. I know you guys really
So
enjoyed
cute.
seeing Jonathan. You know, it's just, I'm very happy and grateful that I was like able to show you guys Jonathan. So, you know, he made people happy. So
Yeah.
I'm glad I could do that. Anyways, moving on. Back to Silhouette. I thought it was.
Silhouette.
I still think it's Raiden. A few people have been saying Antonov, but like, James, who do you think it is?
I mean, some people were even suggesting that it could be a brand new character, right? So.
And then there's been my favorite Twitter brigade so far of please don't be Gangil. It's like its own hashtag almost at this point.
Oh, that's
That-
funny.
Gangil kind of fits really pretty easily. One thing gets me though is that little like dealy boop coming out the back of his head.
Oh, the little
telling
point,
you,
the little
that's
point.
Yeah, the like Dorito thing.
It's a side profile. It's him turned to the side, like a little more quarter turn, like jebaited, and then flexing. That's what he's
No,
doing.
like what is that Dorito coming out the back of the head?
Not a Dorito.
You know,
But see, the main question is it nacho cheese or ranch, right? That's
Oh my god.
that's the $1 million question. I mean, because
so I don't tie my hair back. I look like Jesus. Is that what Twitch is saying?
you look like Jesus.
I'm sorry. What?
Because my hair's down and just kind of bleh.
So in other words,
Like
you
I got out
also.
of the shower. Apparently, people think I look like Jesus.
So that means you also look like Obi-Wan Kenobi, then, right?
Oh yeah.
But
Ew,
look at this.
no.
I'm looking at this here. I mean, it kind of
He's a
fits.
stocky fella.
It kind of fits, doesn't it?
Yeah, there's definitely a Shingo pose like that, but it's also like the silhouette looks a little stocky to be Shingo.
Right, exactly. So, like, I'm looking at this and, yeah, I mean, maybe that thing that's hanging down is like a sash that they added or something like that. That's like tied around his arm or something like that.
Some people have pointed out that Nelson has a stash like that too.
Does he?
Yeah. But Nelson would then have to not be wearing gloves and would have to have his mechanical arm updated.
Oh yeah, you're right. He does have that sash. Look at that. Look at that. Interesting.
I didn't even think about that yet.
But yeah, I mean, he clearly has
Most people tend to
knuckles.
forget Nelson exists.
Right. The thing is,
This is true, also. But
if you look at the top of the thingamajig over here, let me go to this view so you can see my mouse. He clearly has knuckles, right? It's clearly he's gotten so his hand is not in a glove like Nelson's is.
Yeah, but I mean, he could have gotten an updated design.
Right. It's true. It's true.
it could be the gloves with the carbon fiber on the outside.
And if you
Fiber gloves.
Oh yeah,
and
like
if you
like the mechanics or motorcycle gloves kind of thing.
Yep, definitely motorcycle gloves.
and if you look at him enough, I mean, his hair might look like a bunch of Doritos, right? I mean, so
Does it?
maybe it has
Oh my
the.
god, you could not have gotten a sub at a better time.
That was holy
And now I get
crap.
to
That
get
was
you flipping the table for me.
that was perfect. That
Oh,
was
man.
perfect timing.
That's funny.
Oh, that was too good.
All right.
Oh wow.
So, I don't know.
Does he look like an echidna? Yeah.
So what do,
Does he have red hair? Yeah, well, yes. So, okay. Is it Knuckles? No.
No.
Yeah,
We
like,
need to make a meme chart of that.
all things considered, like I'm at a complete loss. Like I would like it to be Raiden. I think that would be sick, but I can't say for sure anybody. Like this is the one I have no confidence in answering whatsoever.
Again, I'm just going to be selfish, and I'm just going to keep hoping for Raiden. So, you know, that way I can get my...
Nintendo doesn't mean it's going to happen.
I mean, look, here we go.
You have to have hope. Hope.
Yeah, that's why I think this one's a little too thin.
Yeah.
Like the waistline especially, because Big Bear Raiden, yeah, he's a chunky boy.
Yeah, even if he was sideways, it wouldn't really change the width.
I don't know. Maybe he's doing Instagram angles. I don't know, but and who wants to have a pot belly in the silhouette? First of all, that's kind of obvious, and then second of all, not so flattering. I don't.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with a pot belly, Kitty. I'm just telling you right now, okay? Pot bellies
Silhouette, James, for a silhouette.
Are sexy, okay? Pot bellies.
I'm a dad bod now.
I mean, I have the bod to go with the jokes, so you know it's all there. So, oh man.
No, it's kind of cool. Like we're actually at a total loss. Like I mean, we have characters we think it could maybe be, but like all the other ones that we got to narrow down to like 2 characters, and we lean on one, and we're right.
And here we go. I'm gonna
Lady
offer.
Raiden. Yes.
I'm gonna
Lady
offer
Raiden
some.
All-Stars.
I'm gonna offer up some evidence for Kitty right here, and see. Here's a kind of turned Raiden picture from. I think this is Capcom SNK, right?
Yeah, 1 maybe.
Maybe
1 or 2.
He was only in 2, right? Was he in 1?
I thought I only remember him in 2. I'm having no memory of him in 1 right now.
99% sure he's in 1.
But you're probably right. I mean,
he's definitely in 2. I can't remember right now at this point. So,
but that picture is like definitely like the getting rid of the dad bod or the standing up straight. Sucking in dad bod. I don't know. I don't know.
You know, if we're gonna let him like go to the gym and actually work off that waistline, like more power to him.
Yeah, I'm down. But yeah, so I mean this is like one of the first silhouettes in a long time that has kind of gotten everybody for a loop here, right? Because I honestly, like, if you wanted my serious answer, who he is, I don't know. Like, I really.
Oh my God! You said Captain Kidd. There's a name I haven't heard in a minute.
That's
Damn.
World Heroes, right? That's World Heroes. The guy who throws the shark in the boat at you, right?
Well, what else would a captain use?
Shark Knuckle! Shark Knuckle!
Oh, man. Good stuff.
But yeah, I mean...
okay.
Some people have been looking to Art of Fighting characters.
I mean, like I said, my honest, serious answer is I would think that that's a beak, and so that is T-Zoc, but, you know, looking kind of up, but it's obviously not T-Zoc.
How do you even pose like that? Like, no, like, it's confusing.
It really is, but I still don't think it's a brand new character. I still don't think it is, because they have too many damn characters we've been wanting back for such a long time.
Chen?
Like, and then for them to make like a new, well, everyone's thinking this is going to be a wrestler when you look at the silhouette. Okay, we don't know if it's just a boxer or a wrestler or just a grappler. We have no idea who this person is, so that makes it like make me feel like it's not going to be a brand new character. It should be somebody returning from a different game franchise or from a long time coming back.
Someone in the chat said that Japan...
Also, I don't think he's bulky. I don't think he's bulky enough to be Antonov.
Doesn't Antonov have the wrists on like both?
That's what a lot of people are leaning on.
Right, I saw that's what some of the people from Japan are saying, that it's Jin from Art of Fighting. Huh.
That would be interesting.
And then, of course, Antonov. Yeah, I think Antonov gives off more of a I'm really tall and kind of like really big, stocky.
Yeah, and he's wide.
Right.
And I hate to say it.
Stocky and like dense, like Gang Yu.
I hate to say it, but Antonov usually has a cigar in his mouth. That would have been a dead giveaway. But I mean, signature thing, cigar.
All right, you know what? Here's the sad truth, right? Here's the sad truth. It's probably going to be Gong Il, and everyone's going to be sad because Luong is back in the game, right? So, I mean, you know.
So you think they're just going to put him in for story and stuff down the road, or what? You really, honestly?
Would hope that he's maybe at least on a new Masters team or something, though.
Right.
Instead of just like, oh, Gong Il, Kim, somebody.
Right.
Unless there's
that guy.
But if you put it like Gong Il, Takuma, somebody, then that's kind of cool.
Yeah. No, obviously Ralph and Clark would have been characters that we would assume, but they've already been revealed, so they're not going to reveal them. I mean, they were revealed together. Maybe they're just revealing them separately now. You know? Oh, man.
Maybe. I don't know.
Besides, it would only be Ralph. It's Ralph's the excitable one, Clark's the calm one.
Is that
like whoever this person is like, ah!
Yeah, I know. This person is definitely you know, more of a personality kind of bombastic nature, right? So
yes, they already look loud. Yes.
It's Kenso. He's been hitting the gym. He's trying to get Athena back onto the team by caking out, basically. So
more power to him. I joked about it being Brian earlier too, and I'm on board for that. But that I also think is super unlikely.
God, I wish. Oh man, if it was him, or even shoot, why can't I remember his name? The Mohawk guy now. Heavy D, yeah, maybe even Heavy D, right? So maybe this is Lucky Glauber, and that's the back of the cap.
Yo, VC, hey guys.
I would be down, except the fact that he's
too
way
big.
way
too big.
Way too bulky. Yeah.
He could maybe be Heavy D, and the Dorito is actually the front of the Mohawk.
Whoops. Well, yeah. I mean, you know, at least Heavy D is
terribly likely, but on the other hand, this would be kind of fucking fire.
No buff Xanadu. There's no such thing as a buff Xanadu. There's never going to be a buff Xanadu. There's never ever going to be a buff.
Coming through. Ow.
No. Sorry.
Maybe he's wearing. I mean, look. He's pretty. Look at how beefy he is here, dude. And he's got the poofy jacket. Look at this.
That's entirely a poofy jacket.
He's got knuckles showing.
Right, and
that's the running theory, huh? Someone who has knuckles showing. I've got it.
I gotta stick with the knuckles thing now. Sorry, I have to.
So wait, so just because the knuckles are showing here,
Jeff Bogart.
But see, look. I mean, gosh, he could definitely be poofy jacket, back of the cap, you know, and maybe that's the ties on his the things on his hoodie. I'm making a.
You know what? At this point, I'm just gonna call it a botan.
With the knuckles showing.
I mean, he's got knuckles. Lucky Glauber does not have knuckles. He has knuckles.
Sonic 3 and Knuckles.
Oh man.
This needs to be every part of every silhouette discussion.
He's got.
Why am I laughing so hard at this? He's got knuckles.
This is like the worst game of Guess Who. Do your character have knuckles? No. Okay, I've got two options.
It's like, does your character have knuckles? Yeah, none of the. You don't flip down a single panel, dude. It's just like
oh my god.
Character's Nelson.
Oh, stop it. No, you just gave me the best t-shirt idea. Oh my god, I'm crying. Oh, it's going to be so good.
I mean,
it's
to
gonna
be fair.
Guess Who?
To be fair. With KOF characters? Guess Who with KO? Dude, that's amazing. That would be awesome. But
I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this shirt. And then the question at the top is going to be, do they have knuckles?
Yeah, but here's the thing. Here's the thing, though. That actually rules out Mars people, right? So you can just have, like, Mars people on the side going, like, what the hell? How did you know, dude?
I'm going to walk away. I'm about to walk away from this conversation.
Does your character have knuckles? No, Mars people. The end. You know, it's like Got it.
I see their eyes. No. Characters sure me.
God, I have a cough already. I don't need this.
You guys are crying, please. Now I'm crying laughing. Damn it.
Oh, God. Still not
Oh
as
my
bad
God,
as that
please.
stupid cat, yes, last time.
Yo, good shit. Is your character Kyo? Yes. He's 7 cards up.
Yeah, no, I mean, a lot of people are saying it could be Gong-il. Gong-il is definitely one, so.
He's definitely the easy answer, and we're all kind of just hoping it's not. But it's also like, there's still some selling points that it might not be Gong-il, so who knows?
You guys, I'm gonna pull a muscle. I'm laughing so hard.
Oh, man.
Hell yeah. Anton and Nuki, let's go.
Dude, that would be perfect. I think you would definitely
Honestly,
be on board with that.
Seriously want Anton and Nuki to be playable, even as like a joke, like Iggy and Pet Shop, except not broken.
I was just gonna say they weren't a joke. Every other character was compared to
Oh,
them.
no, Pet Shop
kidding me?
was the problem. Iggy was just like,
Yeah,
really
Iggy's-
good.
Because, see, like,
Pet
if...
Shop.
Can you imagine that this is actually Heavy D, and the reason why it's the point is like that is because he's kissing his muscle, you know, the left
Oh my
muscle
God.
that we see on there, right?
James,
So
you
he's, like,
don't
leaning
make
down.
Dorito lips when you kiss. You make fish
No, it's
lips, not Dorito
That's his hair.
lips.
That's his hair.
His mohawk.
That's the tip of his
Oh,
mohawk
like
because he's looking
Oh, you
down.
mean like he's kissing his muscles downward?
Yeah. So there you go.
Never mind what I said.
Yeah.
Never mind what I said.
I'm just trying
Never
to
mind.
make sure that all of this applies to my theory, to my desire to have the sports team come back, because it's time. We're at KOF 15 now. It's time.
Ooh, James is passionate about this one. I like this. I mean, they've been doing things that we've been predicting anyways, so you never know.
I mean,
you never know. You keep saying sports team, it might happen. If we keep saying Knuckles, I don't want to know what's gonna happen, but we'll see.
What they need to do is
I
have.
don't think it's Maxima, because Maxima is a bit more relaxed. Like, you
Yeah.
can just walk up and be like, hey guys, what's going on?
I
Well,
think
and then again, Maxima has giant shoulders, so you don't really see the giant puffy square, whatever you want to call it, jacket outline.
I just want one of the characters that's not gonna make the game, and they're gonna do the animated sequence, and the sports team sitting there, and they're like, "We got our invite," and the guy runs up and steals it, and then they beat the crap out of him and take it back and actually get to enter the tournament. I think that would be the way to do it. I think that would be the.
For a minute, I thought you were gonna say they beat the guy up, they all got arrested, and so they still couldn't make it. I thought that's
That you know.
I'm a terrible person. I'm sorry, sports team. I love you. I love you, sports team. I want you back. But I swear to God, I thought you
That's
were
a little
gonna
spicy.
Yeah, I know, right?
That's not spicy.
No, I know. You know, it would be
It's
spicy.
wild at best.
It would be spicy if they all went to jail except for Brian Badler, because he has a lot of potential. You know, that's the spicy take right there. They didn't want to ruin his future potential as a champion King of Fighters character, so
Ball player.
yeah. That's
I was
the spicy
I was
take.
not prepared. I was not prepared for this stream today. I was highly not prepared for this.
I don't think anyone was.
I should have put whiskey in here. Oh my God.
Yeah.
What do you think has been? What do you think is in here? I mean, geez, you know.
Would've.
All right.
I don't
some
believe
good
you.
cola.
I don't believe that's some good ass cola.
Oh man.
Anyway, so besides that, we also got Athena fully revealed.
Yeah, so what was interesting is, you know, obviously China is really into KOF, and SNK knows this, and so they're definitely wanting to do a lot of cool things for China. They just had a game showcase, basically, and they saved one of their silhouettes and reveals for that, and even gave us a brand new trailer as well. Do you just want to watch that then? And
Let's just go ahead and do that, and we'll talk about the other things.
Yeah, it was China Joy, right? It was China Joy convention.
Right. Now, you guys, I don't know if I can get you guys to hear this. Let me see.
I mean, I don't need to.
Yeah, I mean, we've already watched it like 20 times. So
Right.
it's fine.
Whoops, I still have the That's All folks just sitting up here. Oh my gosh, it looks like our stream had been ending this whole time. Okay, ready? There we go.
God.
Here's the trailer playing for you guys. And new outfit, brand new hair. I actually don't mind the hair.
Fireballs look like generic 60s nuclear power.
What? All right, I'm gonna take a look at
when
this.
she throws a fireball, like one of the supers.
Or Dragon Ball Z. No, she looks.
No, it's made up like a caricature of an atom.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Right.
I
Okay.
get what you're saying.
Yeah. Okay. I get it. It's that nuclear power. Yep, definitely has that atom look to it.
Springfield isotopes.
Mm-hmm. Damn it, you beat me to it. Man. I was just thinking that should be her new mascot.
So here's a couple of questions that I have though for this though. I mean, like, how different does she look compared to how she did in 14, like moveset wise?
Highly different. Well, okay. I'm talking outfit wise.
Right.
Go on ahead, talk.
In terms of moves, honestly, other than getting back Psycho Shoot, she's mostly just faster. Like moves have less startup time or less recovery, so she can combo things into things easier. And she got back Psycho Shoot.
Was she high or mid? I can't remember in 14.
I don't even think she was good enough to be mid. I did not see her much in tournaments.
Neither did I saw Mai more in 14
Mai ran around a lot. The thing is, Athena has been strong in a bunch of previous games. So I think this is one of the first times where SNK is like, you know what, let's let her be good again.
And again, remember how King of Dinosaurs had some significant improvements, right? And we'll talk about this a little bit later on. You mentioned that the developers' notes sound like they're doing more stuff. I wonder if the characters for trailers that we've seen early on are even still being modified a little bit, you know?
Oh, no, they are. They are. There's been some before and afters. Oh, especially with this new trailer.
Right. I don't mean aesthetically. I just mean like moves. Like maybe they will get some move changes, and like you know how a lot of the trailers are like they look exactly the same. All their moves do the same thing. Maybe they're still tweaking them. You never know.
Like Shune's air dashes are going to be faster or slower compared to this trailer, stuff like that.
I believe it. I mean, they're doing so much, touching up and toning all around. I wouldn't put it past them.
I mean,
so the Revenge of Toothy.
She's. I mean, I'll say it. Like she's adorable in this game, dude. I kind of dig the short hair, to be honest with you.
Wait a minute. Did they put stars in her eyes?
Wait, let me see.
When she's doing the hi double wave, like it straight looks like they put she has the star contacts on, which are like really, really popular now. So,
where did you see that? Oh, this thing right here.
Right in the beginning, when she's doing the double wave. If you go a little bit slower.
Okay. You're talking about this part right here. Doesn't look like it's stars. It just looks like it's just really shiny. Very reflective. But I like the way that throw animation looks, though. That throw animation is well done. Okay, we went a little too far. Here we go. But like I said, most of these moves are pretty much the same as she's had before, basically.
Yeah, she's largely standard Athena, but she hasn't changed that much in 25 years.
Right.
So...
I mean, obviously, one of the interesting things about this trailer we'll get to in very quickly is they show a little bit more of the max cancel, right? Is that the first time we've seen that?
In what? The quick maxing?
In any of these trailers, them canceling into it, or have we seen that before?
No, not at all. No, what they did show that's new though is canceling into the EX armored CD. That's new.
Okay, gotcha. And pow. take that.
And the thing is that it's subtle. I think it's like one of the next things. It's a little bit. It's after the parry, I think. She only has like she does like 2 frames of 5C, and then next thing you know, she cancels into the armored.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's just that one right there is just canceling into the towards A or towards B or towards D or whatever button that was into the standard Athena move.
Yeah, the Phoenix arrow.
And have we seen this parry before from Rio?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he's had it for a while now.
Okay.
And then I think it's here where you get to see like 2 or 3 frames of C, and then
you're right. You're right.
And that opens up so many combo routes for so many characters.
So let's go back. Yep, there it is. Like
if you played Street Fighter 4, this is a full blown like FADC cancel.
Yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like literally 4 frames you can see of this.
Attack. That's what that is.
To the what I called the ABCD, right? So the advanced blowback CD, whatever I called it. I don't even remember now. But there,
all buttons press defense, whatever.
But there it is, boom. And not only that, but when she does that, she still gets the crumple, right? So into the EX uppercut.
Wait, is the 2001 design that one that looked like almost like an American superhero outfit with the really, really like pixie cut short hair? Is that the one?
Like almost a buzz cut?
Yeah. Is that the 2001 design Chad's talking about? I can't remember. I'm getting confused.
Yeah.
That was it, right?
Yeah, where 2001 she like almost had a buzz cut. It was really, really short.
Yeah, it was the basic pixie haircut.
It was literally Vice's haircut. Like almost exactly Vice's hair. Then she had
made Vice's hair look long.
Dude,
the
Psycho Ball pose is a little different than... Was this what it was in 14 as well? Because I always remember...
Well, I mean, do ball, and shoot. Where he does the parries.
Oh, yeah. Because I always remember the way that she looked when she did the... Oh, okay, there it is. Yeah, okay, that's the pose that I remember.
Sonic Boom. Yeah, it's Sonic Boom, but then Psycho Shoot is the big, slower one that launches, and that's the different animation.
Oh, okay. So that's the one right there. So that's why he missed That's why he misses the parry, because it has longer startup for the site and then different animation here. Okay, I see. So this is an old move that she used to have, huh?
Yeah, she's had it on and off. I think mostly during the Nest Saga is when she had it.
Okay. So this is something that she did gain post 98 or whatever, right? But yeah, it combos.
I don't remember exactly
even with that startup, it still combos off of her command throw.
Yeah, but that's the point of the command throw. I love the fact that she can then dash after it with her teleport and then DP.
Yeah, that's sick. That's nice.
That's so cool.
That is really cool.
Like, unless the grab was an EX, that's all meterless. That's so cool.
So this is the crazy one. So that's the cancel right there. And we've seen that cancel before, you said, right?
Yeah, we've seen quick maxes before, but doing it up, 2B, quick max is the thing a lot of older players have been dreading.
Right. And I swear it looks like she does like a freaking Kara throw or something.
Or just a little short run of some guy.
Right, yeah, because she goes boof. And then, she like teleports a little forward. But yeah, that just opens up the door to all that stuff. Now, if there are 2 grooves, as we've mentioned before, and this one maybe doesn't give her crazy combos, like you don't get any of the crazy chain, like the canceling stuff, is it going to be as bad as before or no?
I think as long as it's a 2-group system, it's not a problem, because then you can balance one around the other.
Right.
But if it's everything's available, like 14 was kind of thing, then having every tool available makes the quick max that much stronger, because you don't have to use it.
Right.
It's one of those things that, like, if you have all the tools, then any single one can be strong because it's superfluous. But if you actually have to choose quick max over raw max, then you actually are making a conscious decision on what you're allowed to have, what you're not allowed to have. You might lose things, or it can be just patched later. it's not as problematic.
Now, interesting here, she cancels into the EX, the slow psycho ball, but it seems to come out a little faster.
Yeah,
so
the
then
EX shoot, so she can actually combo into it.
Yeah, so she could do a regular psycho ball, and then she just does a level 1 juggle, which is so is that what she had in 14 as well, this diagonal super, basically?
I don't remember if the raw shoot could actually go in either direction.
Right.
I think it could, but I really can't promise.
And there we go. We saw the max cancel right there.
Max.
The raw max, yeah,
max
sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then here comes the cancel into level 1.
So level 1, level 2.
Harmony.
I like how they did shoot into Shining Crystal Bit by itself.
And then level
3, which is a huge improvement over the last one.
Animation-wise, you mean?
And functionality.
Oh,
because
okay.
in 14 it was a DP.
Oh, really?
And this is a fireball.
Okay, so her super actually has completely changed.
Yeah, I mean, it's still like, Frieza, you have 5 minutes, whatever.
Right.
But the way it activates is different.
It's so funny how all these characters are always posing at the camera and stuff like that,
Well, I mean, in her case, it makes sense because she is a pop idol, so she'd have to, worry about her social media presence.
Fair enough. Sparkly.
I'm so surprised they didn't lean into her being like a VTuber, but stream's almost ready. That kind of crap.
Yeah, kind of like Julia from Tekken, right? So.
Yeah, because you did not sound like Julia from Tekken at all.
That
was a pretty good impression. But I just noticed something.
But I mean,
her legs were nicely toned when she was doing the leapfrog over Rio's back. Did you notice that? And now I need to go back and look at Shermie because I feel like looking at Athena right now, her legs are more toned than Shermie, and that shouldn't be the case. I need to go back.
Some of it's got a little bit of lighting issues, but yeah, that's
no, but you see,
bad.
Yeah, you see the definition, even if it's lighting or not. They paid attention, and now I need to look at Shermie's to see the tone in her legs, because I was very distracted with everything else.
I mean, maybe they're actually going back and trying to tweak these things. Maybe there is hope for. I mean, I think it was AT Rio tagged us, and they were noticing that Mai's arms looked a little beefier, and so he was like, maybe there's hope for Mary after all.
Mm-hmm. No,
I don't want to set Olaf
I think they're still tweaking.
I don't want to set Olaf up for disappointment. Okay, so that's the.
We're all hoping. We all want it. We all
Dream
want
is
it.
not dead yet. Have hope.
Yes.
Faith.
Now, of course, this was one of the big things right here, is that they finally completed this team. Boom, Athena. Boom, Mai, and Yuri. I like how they even baited you with a little bit of a delay there. But Team Superheroine, which, by the way, I like that so much better than Team Women Fighters. I think that's good. I like that.
I think the Women Fighters team title is a really good call.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Also, I like them kind of nodding to SNK heroines.
Oh, that's right. Yeah,
that was another thing. That's what made me happy about the Team Superheroine is that it's aw, they love heroines too.
Because these are the 3 of the first 4 characters shown for heroines.
Oh, got it.
I think you're right. No, or was it?
It was these 4 and Leona, right?
Yeah, it was
and then Kula was after that, I think.
I thought Yuri was after that. I thought it was Mai, Leona, Athena. And then Yuri, Kula, and then the list goes on, and Shermie and everyone
But even
else.
so, we already know Leona goes somewhere else, and it's these would be the next in line.
And I do hope that happens as well, Triple Indie. I hope that they have a intro or something, or part of a story where they just beat the crap out of Kukuri. I think that would be cool, so.
But again, this is also the throwback to, games prior and the teams that they've been on before, so... But I still feel Heroines team title is just so much
Yeah.
better, especially after, you know, the SNK Heroines game came out. So I'm happy.
Would has Athena ever been on the women's fighters team?
So she was on the Pretty Girls team, I think it was, in 2003. And other than that, it's all like unofficial teams or teams on non-canon games,
Right,
like one of the Neo Geo Pocket Color games.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, I mean, obviously for me, this is terrifying because does this mean there's no Kenso?
Yeah, I've been thinking about that ever since.
Yeah. That is
Or we get the alternate one. Like, a lot of people have been talking about there being like a new China team where you bring back Shen Wu or Duolan.
right.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, sorry to bring him up again, but I even said that at the reveal of Luke. I was like, he kind of reminds me of Shen Wu, right? Because he's just like punchy dude all day. So I was like, did they just rip off Shen Wu?
Dude. All right, like, we're gonna cut this really short, but Luke is like a ripoff of like 30 characters all at once.
Yeah, well, the interesting thing is someone said that he was designed by an SNK artist or something like that, right? That they were saying like there was a SNK character designer on the team that did that or something, and I kind of remember.
Yeah.
In all fairness, like, the 2D fighting game devs jump all over the place.
Right, exactly.
Like, everyone has worked at like 3 companies.
Dude,
Yeah, they've all worked together and been in different companies. They've been around.
What
They
if,
get around
what if
fighting
Luke is
games.
actually a brand new character in KOF15 and they're just like being like crazy? Oh man, oh no.
We don't need that kind of what if right now, James.
What are you saying?
Definitely.
What did Seru just say about Kensu? Do I need to ban him
And so
again?
it's the best. Missing out on teaming with Athena.
Cheer, Kenso is the best at missing out on teaming with Athena this game. All right. Time out. Where's Seru? Time out. I mean, honestly, like, you know, they did this thing in China. They revealed Athena and everything like that. I feel like they have to have kind of like a China team at least to stay, you know, to keep the China fan base happy, right? So having him with... now, is there a reason why a lot of people haven't been mentioning Chen? Is he just not going to show up? Was there a storyline that he's not...
Don't know yet. Don't
Okay.
know yet in Shin's case. The only one we know is Tom.
Okay. I might be getting those two confused then. Okay. So they could definitely have a Kenso, Chen, and Bao. Kenso, Chen, and Shen Wu. Maybe even Duolan, some people were saying, right?
Kento, Shen Wu, Duolan.
Yeah.
Also, Shen and Duolan have worked together before,
Right.
and I can't imagine that Ash is going to be on that team.
Right. And actually, that's true. I forgot. People are right that obviously the protagonist team is basically a new China team already, right?
Yeah, because
Well,
that was the China team last year.
Yeah, and that's what I was going to bring up. It's like, how many China teams are we going to get? Like, so I don't know. Two is fine, but honestly, this SNK Heroines team, I don't think is really more China based than it is just
No.
based for the girls. So if we had 2 China teams, it wouldn't matter. Like, technically, there have been 2 kind of similar teams in past games. So I don't think
a lot of times.
Yeah, get the pro tag team, and then an official China team. You know,
I mean, and again, like 2003 with Athena on the Pretty Girls team, that year had 2 different girls teams because there was the women fighters and then the Pretty Girls.
And I mean, honestly, maybe that which would be cool for me if it was Kenso, somebody, and Mien. Right, like I would be totally down because now Mien is not, because Benimaru kicked Mien off of that team, right? And so if Kenso teamed up with Mien and somebody else, I would be totally down with that. So,
how did Benny kick her off that team? Confused.
wait, wasn't Mien
She
with?
she was on invitational team with Kukri and
Okay.
Paul.
Wait, so who was originally on that team? Who was the third person on that team? For some reason, I thought that was his team.
Tung Fu
her
Ru.
team. Oh, it was Tung Fu before?
Yeah, because
Oh.
he's the one who trained them as like the 5th generation of kids that Tung has taught.
Oh, dang. Okay, I had no idea. Okay.
No, if you actually play through the ending of 14, when they get to like the final boss, Terry wants to get up, and like Tung just says, no, let them handle it. They're both like Terry and Andy look at Tung and they're like, all right, we'll take your word for it, Master.
Okay. So Mien was teamed with, you said it was Kukri and who?
Sylvie Paula Paula.
Oh, right. Got it. Okay.
And they were Antonov's invitation team.
Got it. And story-wise, any information about that team or anything like that? Like what happened at the ending?
Yeah, they went, they played, they got paid for doing it. They went and did their own thing.
Okay.
Like, they have nothing against Antonov. Like, it's no bad blood or anything, but they're just like they're not emotionally tied to each other.
Okay. No, I mean,
I forgot. What was Antonov's ending? I can't remember it for the life of me right now.
He basically just dealing with bureaucratic stuff, paperwork, and messing with his subordinate, like, secretary guy, which is always funny because every conversation involved him demoting him.
Oh, poor guy. He's got to come back as a fighter, and his whole goal is just to beat up on Antonov. You know,
I want him to organize the next tournament just to get back at Antonov, like him to become like the actual main villain with no fighting capacity whatsoever. He just wants to screw over his former boss.
Oh, that'd be amazing.
I love Antonov. He is like the greatest comic.
He's great. He is.
I love the fact that for the first time in godly knows how long, SNK actually did something me and my friends joked about before. It's like, if we're in an alternate universe, we'd throw a KOF tournament, and then we'd get to the finals, and then, they would win, and be like, good job, guys. Everyone starts looking around like, all right, when's the shit gonna hit the fan? Like, no ulterior motive. It's just a tournament. We just wanted to see cool shit. Nothing happens. That's like almost what happened. Antonov just was going to throw a KOF tournament, no ulterior motive, everything was fine, and then oops verse.
Yeah, he wasn't trying to like...
But at least Antonov can fight. So he is kind of like Mr. Satan, but at least Antonov can fight. So.
He held it down. He's like saved a kid from dying to verse. He wound up being like a superhero.
Dang, okay.
So
all right. But I mean,
like if
again,
I were a big burly guy, I would strive to be an Antonov.
Yeah, he's a big teddy bear.
Right.
Like the first times you see him in the story, he's crying, watching a movie.
Man.
That's right.
He's the KOF universe of Captain America, a big buff sweetheart, basically, right? With a cigar.
I need to make that belt. I need to make that belt. I was so happy. I forgot what KOF tournament is. Somebody I'm sure knows in the chat where they had somebody make the frickin' belt for the tournament.
Yeah. Oh, that's cool.
Oh God, it looks so nice. If anybody has an image right now, please put it in the chat because like if you guys haven't seen this, holy shit, it was like the most beautiful recreated prop of Antonov's belt. With the big old KOF and the horns and everything. Oh, it was so good.
Ooh, dang.
Like, I hope somebody can.
That's right.
I remember tweeting, like, if you pop it open, are there cigars in it? Please tell me you pop it open and put cigars in it.
There's got to be a place to put cigars.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I haven't seen Investigation Code in the chat. He's usually the Google sleuth, right?
Yeah,
He's like.
Yeah, his Google Foo is ridiculous.
I know, dude. I don't understand. My Google Foo is like the worst. So if I ever need to find anything, I'm hitting him up for sure.
Seriously.
But yeah, I mean,
I think this might be a good segue, though. Speaking of KOF 14,
I will just say I would be happy if Kenso and Mien were on a team because then I would just play them together and whoever maybe the third character is. Maybe they team up with Takuma. Then it will just be destiny for me. So that's just it. So Team JC, that's what that would be. So.
Oh wow.
Oh no, actually, we do have one more thing we have to talk about.
What?
The Athena developer notes.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Oh yes. Hint, hint. Notes.
Yeah, this is what scares me.
Athena is known for changing up her outfit with nearly every KOF game, and this time is no different. I designed her outfit around the traditional Kempo practitioner clothing, while keeping her outline accessories in line with the pop idol themes. She's also sporting a new haircut, meaning her overlook has changed drastically. She now has her Psycho Shoot ability back, so players can use that and Psycho Ball for some extra fun. some of her far proximity normals are now cancelable, allowing Athena to have more versatility. Her climax has been completely redesigned, showcasing the bombastic abilities of the super idol Athena is capable of. Tomohiro Nakata.
They gave her new, far cancelable normals.
And this terrifies you, huh?
Yeah. Like, getting like, just free range, like, far C into stuff, or her far D is, like, airborne or not, depending on what kind of tools that gives her, or, you know, throwing different things into different things, getting weird confirms, and like I think the potential for this is actually really scary.
Was she able to cancel 2C before in older games?
On and off, like, not always,
right.
But the thing is, it also tends to like low profile stuff. So now if you like anti-air with a far C into a fireball, now they have to block a meaty fireball
right
after you air reset them.
Because I wasn't it in CVS 2, I think her crouching heavy punch could be canceled into the fireball.
Well, I mean, that move was dumb anyway.
Right.
It's like the second best heavy punch in the game. Like, it was something dumb.
After Sagat, right? So, well, actually, it would be Sagat and Blanca, and then maybe Cammy, but then Athena's in there somewhere. Yeah, for sure.
The thing is, though, is that like those characters it's on characters that are already good.
Right.
Athena, like, that was far and away the best thing she had, and one of the only really good things she had.
Yep.
So
I mean, what was it cancelable in 14? I don't know, but like, yeah.
I think it was, but I can't swear to it. But it also wasn't quite as dumb as it was in other games.
Okay, got it. Interesting. So, but that far proximity normals is being cancelable does scare you a little bit, basically.
Yeah, that could be good, especially because of also how much faster a lot of her other stuff has gotten. And it also depends on what they mean by cancelable. Maybe she can do far C into forward B.
Ooh.
In which case, then she goes airborne butt into dive, so she can do all those confirms from, like, you know, jump distance. So, yeah. So, time will tell.
Okay.
I never really played Athena, so I can't say much right now. I was never a big fan.
O2 Athena, and you'll hate her for the rest of your life.
Probably.
Oh, man.
O2 Athena and O2 Billy are like war crimes.
I mean, Evo 2002 in CVS 2 is when that one player had the Athena highlight, the S-Groove Athena, where all he did was just shoot the tracking Super Ball over and over and over and over again.
Wow.
Peachy, yes, thank you, Joshimitsu, thank you. It's exactly who that was. One of the rare S-Groove players. Oh, he's a Seattle player, that's why. Got it. Because Joshimitsu's from Seattle area as well, so.
Yeah.
Okay, so any other things that you want to say about Athena before we move on to another potential topic here?
Not right now, I don't think. Like, that covered the big one.
Okay.
Those developer notes were really nice to actually get, like, a whole new document out of things and actually talk about design and improvements. And I'm scared.
Now, what was the ChinaCon called again?
Joy-Con?
Joy-Con.
China Joy-Con.
Yeah,
just China Joy.
Or China Joy. Just do China Joy.
Because I'm trying to find the actual YouTube video of that trailer because it's not on the SNK page, weirdly enough.
Yeah, no, because it was just shown live and people were like resharing it.
Right.
Yeah, like we retweeted it. Shoot, I forgot
their
Twitter name, but we retweeted it, so you should find the link.
Yeah, I have it here. Do you want me to play this one as well? Why not?
I might as well. It's basically a remake of the earlier trailers, but with the updated graphics and stuff.
Right.
And a couple of new characters. It's nice either way.
It really does. I like
so it's really, I think it's smart for them to show it at this too, but to remind people like, hey, we brought back OG characters.
Right.
Also, I love the subtitles or like the dialogue here because Kyo calls him a rookie. On.
Sound.
Yeah, but people definitely went and like looked at the comparisons. Like Yashiro's hair changed a lot too.
Oh, it's that one. The meme.
And of course, showcasing a lot of Athena for this.
Yeah. Because the thing is that you want to show off like Orochi Saga characters because 97 and 98, you know, like that's where you want to show it. You know, once you get to like if they did like one for an American show like E3 or Evo or something like that, they could probably lean harder into like Nest Saga.
Right. Now,
maybe even Ash.
Who was the one?
Saga you want to do in Asia.
Who was the one tweeting those animated GIFs that would actually like change between the trailer versions? I can't remember.
Might have been Freenel. No, Freenel
Might have been.
Some comparisons.
There was somebody who was doing that. If somebody in the chat remembers, maybe it was Freenel. Let me see. Because I remember seeing someone that would put the different versions, you know, and just like animated GIF between them so you could actually kind of see how the shading changed between the characters. Might not have been him. Was that just AT Rio as well? It
might have been. It really might have been. I know, like, both of them have put in a lot of comparison work.
Yeah. Let me look at Rio's here. AT Rio.
I look like a boss? It's, I mean, I'm just gonna blame it on being geese. A part of geese. A part of geese never left me ever since I cosplayed Lady Geese.
Hanging out on your knee.
Like what?
Like Kyo is like actually trying to jump off of your lap.
Oh yeah.
Come here. Come on. Come on, Kyo.
I guess your left thigh.
Let's see. Where? Let's see. Hold on.
Your other thigh. Side.
Or other. So he's. Am I petting Kyo?
No. No, not quite.
Okay.
Okay, apparently it was Rio.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to look right here. Trying to find the... Oh, yeah, here they are. There's the comparison. Yeah, okay. Perfect. Let me scroll through this. Let me switch over to that. And so here's a bunch of stuff here. So, for example, here's one comparison. So that's... I think that's the old one here. And then the new one, the hair just looks a lot better here for Kyo.
I'm her Billy. Oh my god, stop it.
And then you can see the big difference in the hair here. This was the original Yashiro trailer. Remember, Yashiro looked pretty good before.
Yeah, he definitely looks like fluffier and softer.
Yeah, but someone was saying that they just like it because the colors look more true to his colors now.
Yeah, the lighting and actual shading and everything. Yeah, it's pretty big. I don't know. And
then here's a comparison. Like you can even see this, and then here's the actual Benimaru trailer, and then here's the most recent one. It's really hard to tell the difference until I get to the animated GIFs that he created over here. But here's Chizuru.
Yeah, like the lighting on her face changed a lot.
Yeah. They redone her eyes, he says. Let's see. Oh yeah, a little bit. Yeah, for sure. But yeah, here's some of the animated GIFs that he created, right? So I believe this is the original one right here. Yeah. This is from the original trailer. This might be from the second one, and this is the third one. And you can kind of see that, you know, on the back, her arms are definitely a little more toned, right? So,
and the adjustments to all the chest area.
Yeah. It's interesting. And then here's the comparison of Chizuru's eyes a little bit. Oh, they actually removed...
mostly like makeup.
Yeah, like this is the new one. They removed a lot of the eyeliner from under her eyes, basically. This is the original one. And this is the new one here.
Interesting.
Little subtle differences. Yeah, here's the difference between his hair.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Like this is the new
actually
one.
A lot.
What's up, Fat Cat?
What's up, Fat Cat?
Huge difference.
And then look at this. New lights, new hair, redone eyes, fire effect change. Oh yeah, the fire effect is much better now. Interesting. Okay. And then also, I don't know if AT Rio was in the chat or anything like that, but thank you. I hope you're okay with us going through your Twitter like this. we're definitely giving. I mean, his name is right here, so we're not trying to steal any credit here.
We are really
follow the
bad. We are really bad about that. We just like scroll people's Twitters.
But yeah,
Life. We really gotta work on that.
Look at the lighting change. The characters, they're so much brighter now.
Yeah.
Like you could look at the floof on her boots over here, even. Like, see how
more also like the lighting at her face. It changes some of the light
yeah.
sourcing a lot. It's a lot.
A lot. Yeah. You could really see her face better from far away.
Okay, well, there you go. That's that over there. So I'll stop scrolling through his timeline here. But good.
Throw his at in the chat.
Thanks for letting us scroll through your timeline.
Yeah, I know if he's here at all. So I don't think he's here right now. Hope it's okay.
But you know what? Like everybody else who's we've like scrolled through their timelines. Like I just think if we scroll through like mine is just such hot trash compared to like everybody else's nice and tidy timelines. I'm all over the effing place.
Yeah.
Terrible.
Yeah.
But there you go. So that was the China trailer and showing some of the differences in the improvements that they keep making to all the characters, which is really exciting that they're just not stopping, right? That they keep, when they actually say, these are images of a game in progress, like this one, they actually mean it. Yeah.
Yeah. And most of the time, it's like, hey, you're going to see like a pixel change here and there. Like, here, overwhelming differences. Oh, nice.
Yeah, I'm really happy that we always get to see that tiny subtitle too.
Yeah. So there you go. Okay. So enough with the trailers and stuff. What did you guys say that you wanted to there was something else you wanted to talk about here? There was something else you wanted to talk about? Oh, look. What's in your hands? What's in your hands? What's in the box? What's in the box?
The box is.
My hands are empty.
Mine
are empty. I should be
cat.
over there opening stuff.
I have a cat.
So, as you may know, a very, very long time ago, like about 6 months ago, I think, maybe more, I pre-ordered the KOF14 Ultimate Edition Collector's Box Set thing.
Okay.
And as you may remember, a couple months ago, I got notified that because of COVID, there were production delays and manufacturing delays.
Bogus.
Finally got it.
Excellent.
Yeah, it came in like last week when I was feeling quite sick, so we had to postpone the show. But now I can finally kind of open it up. So I'm gonna move.
I've been waiting for this.
A little bit.
Oh, we're actually doing an opening stream here.
Unboxing stream. Quick, change the name.
Sorry.
Quick, change the title.
So mine came in one set of the bubble wrap and one very large box that I will get to in a moment. So inside this little thing is first off a cute little acrylic standee of a Neo Geo cabinet.
Nice. Okay. Cool.
I think it's just freaking adorable.
It's so cute.
Obviously, the game itself.
Da-da-da.
A reproduction Neo Geo AES softbox for which to put the game into.
Nice.
And I think there's stuff in it, actually.
There should be.
I'm gonna open it.
Let's hope that there's like candy and stuff, right? No,
You could make it into candy.
Tastes like
if it is what I think it is.
Ooh, it's got like a very old school texture to it.
Oh, nice. Okay, like those old VHS boxes, maybe? Like the Disney Puffy boxes?
Kinda.
Interesting.
And we open it up to see more of our prizes, such as the ice cube tray.
Ah, gotcha.
I cannot wait to make. ice cubes. I cannot wait to make ice cubes. Oh my god, I cannot wait to make ice cubes.
Dude, they've got geese falling, dude. I love how geese falling is like that silhouette of geese falling is like so famous now, dude. Oh, so good.
So we got geese. We've got heavy machine gun.
Mm.
We've got the Neo Geo logo. Ryo on a motorcycle.
They're too good.
Yori.
Too good.
Burn Knuckle.
Burn Knuckle. I mean, that's kind of ironic, right? Turning Burn Knuckle into an ice cube, like it would then be Ice Knuckle.
No, it depends on what whiskey you're drinking.
Oh, okay.
Terry liked the cheap stuff, so I'm sure it was a burnt knuckle. So, but
Fair enough.
I'm excited. I'm so
Now I can
excited
do
for the
this.
falling geese ice cube.
Oh, nice.
I really
We
am.
can then put in our falling geese whiskey glasses with our falling geese coasters.
Yes. And that's
Falling
the point
geese
I was gonna get at. I wish I should have had you like pull it out. I should have had you pull it out so everyone could see.
We'll take photos of it later.
No, we would get DMCA'd
We
if
will.
you did that, right? I mean, that would not be a safe stream if you had Mike pull it out like that. So, let's.
So next up, we have an acrylic piggy bank.
An acrylic what?
Piggy bank. Bank.
Okay.
They've changed it, but it's designed as an SNK Neo Geo coin changer.
Oh.
So cute.
Oh, dang, that's
so
cool.
freaking cute. So
That's
cute.
cool.
That's gonna have to get put together later.
Nice.
Because this box set is freaking adorable.
Yeah, you definitely
then-
have to. We'll have to see the finished product at some point in time.
Then the piece de resistance.
Oh, this is so great.
Whoa, is that the cabinet? Is that like an actual?
Yes.
The one that stores
This
the
is
games.
a- yes.
Oh,
Yes.
okay.
Yes. Oh, it's been worth the wait. I mean, it took
Literally
like
the
almost
entire
7
rebuy
months,
process.
but
Dang. Okay.
I wanted this case so bad.
You ordered it that long ago, and it's just like it just took a while or something. Dang.
we almost ordered 2 of these. And then and I was like, do I really need my own? Is it something where you could share? And now I'm regretting everything. I should have bought it because I should have had my own, damn it.
Oh man.
Trying to save money. That was stupid of
Dang.
me.
All right. What I could probably do here as well, just to make this a little bit easier. Let me see here.
Oh god, it's so cute.
I'm gonna.
It's not even
I'm
out of the
gonna.
box yet.
I'm gonna.
Hey, I can see how cute it is.
I've Olafed the camera here so you can see it a little bit better.
Oh snap!
What is oh snap?
So first off, here's the actual box.
Oh,
the actual
that's so
cabinet.
cool. Oh, dang. You're going to have to apply the decals onto it a little bit or something? Yeah, there you go.
Including the little sticks themselves.
Oh, that's
Aw.
funny. Oh, dang. Okay, they're little plastic joysticks.
Oh, dude, even
What's up?
it's all pixelated and everything.
Oh, you're right. Oh, dang, that's so cool.
Oh my god, that's too great.
Oh, man.
But the next important step, obviously. What do you?
Yeah, that tone will never not be associated with that UCLA arcade whenever I used to open the arcade, man. Dang, that thing is cool.
Aw.
Oh, it's got the weird button layout.
Dang. How did that work? Was it ABC on the top and then D is the
You
weird...
didn't play fighting games on it.
Oh, okay, got it.
Yeah, ABC is the bottom row, and then D is in the top.
Oh, it is like that. Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
So you basically don't play fighting games on it, except maybe Sam Show.
Right. Now, get that King of
Yeah.
Fighters 14 case and see how well it fits in there. Like, it's like perfectly snug in there, right?
Probably.
So freaking cute.
Yeah, like
regret not getting it. Oh, damn it.
Yeah, there
Why
you
did
go.
I think sharing was going to be okay? Oh my God.
To share is to care. To care is to share.
I'm kind of butthurt right now.
It's actually got like a solid. Ooh, okay. So the entryway, it's almost perfect.
Oh, right. Okay.
But when it's actually in there, it's got like a good like centimeter or two.
Which makes sense because that way you can put your finger in there and pull the game out that you want, right?
So
So.
it actually has a lip on the bottom too. So
Oh,
actually would have to
interesting.
reach in, lift up, and pull.
Right. But I mean, if you just like pull it out slightly so you can grip it, right? So
Maybe
that's actually really cool. Yeah, Flashy Flash is right. That is a perfect place to hide other PS4 games.
Oh yeah.
Don't
No,
drink
it's
it.
on display and gonna be adorable.
I now want to turn it into a mini fridge.
It's not that big.
It would be cool as a mini fridge.
Mini
though.
fridge. It'd
I
be
mean-
so cool.
If I just had a mini fridge downstairs that just fit like 4 cans of soda, like I think I'd be set, right? So I'd be down.
Oh God.
What's that?
Yeah, we have an extra one.
Oh, do you?
We bought it when we bought it in Vegas when we went. We're just like, because the stupid Delano Hotel is just like, oh, if you want to touch this fridge,
Oh, yes.
if you want to store anything in this fridge, it has an automatic weight sensor.
Yep.
So it'll charge you $50 a day if you put anything or
Yep.
touch the inside of this fridge.
God
It's like,
forbid, that we have you in a hotel in one of the hottest cities in the U.S. We're gonna charge you to use the fridge.
Dude, that's Vegas's biggest scam. That's why, like, when you
a
went,
day.
everybody was mad at Evo for charging $8 waters. Dude, it cost me $8 for the water at the gift shops too. Like, Vegas just grabs you by the balls for water. Basically, it's
Well,
ridiculous.
That's why anytime we go to Vegas, the first thing we
Anything.
do is drive off the strip, go to Walmart,
Yep.
stock up, and bring it back.
Yeah, but
and
they're
we
counting
have,
on all the people.
coolers and everything.
Yeah, they're counting on all the sad people who didn't get there in a car, right? So you have the car.
It is cheaper to Uber to Walmart,
Yep.
pick up your food, and Uber back.
Yep.
And it
I
is do
mean,
anything
this
else.
is true. This is highly
Yep.
true. And then just like get a bunch of ice from the ice machine into your coolers. I usually dump it into the mini bar sink. With the sweet we always get.
yeah.
And then I stick all of our drinks for the day in there, so it could like always everybody could just get whatever they want on
Yeah.
ice.
So I mean,
So it
for,
makes it so much better.
for those who are not Vegas savvy, don't get bodied by the water bottle scam over there. This is our Vegas advice to you guys. Uber your way to a Walmart
To
or
a
whatever.
Walmart
Buy
or a Target.
yeah. So there you go. Buy a whole bunch of
and-
water yourself.
Yep. And then on top of that, you could get a mini fridge for $30 if you want
Right?
to.
Like a micro fridge.
That's amazing.
Yeah, it's
dude.
a little micro fridge, and it holds like four sodas or a couple of
Did it
sodas
actually
and a
hold the
couple of
whole
bottles of
six-pack,
water.
maybe? I think it can hold
Did
the whole
we
six-pack.
put the 6-pack, huh?
Yeah.
Dude, I may actually take you up on that offer. I'm totally down to just give like here's $30 and I'll just take it or something like that. So because I could use it actually, not even just
We shall
for
discuss
soda.
that. Shall discuss that in the future.
Okay.
Yep. Because mini fridges are great. I have one in my room at my parents' place, and it's the one that Mike and Corey got me. It's actually a boba. It's a little boba fridge,
That's awesome.
and
And it's a little like
and-
anthropomorphized cup of boba. It's
That's
adorable.
funny. Okay.
Yes, and my fridge could either be used Japanese style, where you can turn it on to heat in the winter and have your teas and your coffees warmed
What?
up.
It
that's-
heats as well? That's amazing.
Ooh, cool.
I'm gonna.
and
It's
warm.
so good. It's so cute, and it has little detachable shelves and everything. And it's just like I love this mini fridge.
That's
It's
amazing.
the best mini fridge.
Okay. Okay.
Definitely
Anyways,
makes me miss my like hot Georgia coffee in the morning.
Yes.
Oh man.
Or a hot green tea in the morning.
My
Fair
red bean.
warning. I know we've pretty much covered everything, but I think I'm at 2 or 3% on my phone.
Oh no.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go
Let's go ahead and
soon.
wrap it up then.
Okay,
Let's
yeah.
just go ahead and reply properly with everyone.
Are you sure? I mean, if it cuts off, I'm just gonna be laughing. It's just gonna go black.
It's just gonna disappear, and then
I just
I gotta figure out how to rearrange all of my Mary crap that I have room for this.
oh
To put
right,
it.
yeah.
I don't even have enough room for my Mary stuff right now.
All right, so all I gotta
That's
do
such
here.
a great problem to have.
So I'm super proud of it.
Who else can say that loves Blue Mary? Not many. Okay.
Like I'm still on the lookout for one item, and I'm pretty much caught up. Otherwise, it's ridiculous.
Really, you're still missing
Yeah.
one, huh?
Yeah, again, not counting like can badges because those are like whatever. But I'm missing one mini acrylic stand.
Dang. That's
it.
the one but you know somebody who has one, right? And you were like, oh no, nobody? Okay.
They do not have a double. They confessed to me they bought the entire set, like basically in one fell swoop.
Dang.
So they only have one of the Mary, and they're not parting with it. And I don't blame them.
No, yeah, absolutely. You
You have
can't.
a complete set. You keep the complete set.
Right, exactly.
Yep.
You can't even blame anybody for that. So
Yeah. So no, and that was the only person. But they said they would keep an eye out for me if they stumble upon another one of the Mary, that they would keep me in mind.
So by the
I
way,
appreciate
Kitty,
it.
I'll this will be the way to solve the problem if your phone dies all of a sudden. I'll just I'll throw this up here. So there you go. I grabbed that. So in case your phone dies, you will be there in
Now
spirit.
I want it to die. I want it to die now. Now I want it to die. It
Die
dies,
1,000
anyway,
deaths.
KittyKaboooom.
Oh man. And it would be appropriate too, because it would be just hanging out right above Kyo as well, right? So it'd just be like,
Oh my god,
there you
that's
go.
terribly wonderful.
So, there you go.
I need to do the long-haired Toho, I think it was version. Was it Toho? No,
Sunren
Sunren Kagura version of
okay,
Geese.
gotcha.
I'm not done cosplaying Lady Geese yet. I have just begun.
Wait, did they
just
threw
begun.
Lady Geese into Senran Kagura?
So in Senran
Yeah.
Kagura, they did a crossover event where basically their characters were cosplaying as SNK characters.
Oh dang! Okay.
So they have a surly blonde girl who dressed up as femme geese. And it was
Right.
kind of fire.
Gotcha.
Yes, but
Oh, did she that? I think we lost her. There we go. So.
I love it as somebody in chat literally just suddenly said, "Die phone." iPhone.
There you go. We lost Kitty, but she's here in spirit. But again, if you just want to just like, go ahead and just call it for the stream tonight, I'm totally down. So
She might join in the Twitch chat in a moment. to catch the-
yeah, there she is. Yeah, she had to jump out of a window. Her town needs her. Nice.
Oh goodness.
There you go. So.
Anyway,